In the past year, you guys might have seen some of the videos I put out on some hunting that we did and some fish that we caught. But what I haven't really showed you guys much of is us eating the animals. So today I'll be showing you guys some of the meals that we made out of these animals. And just a heads up before I get on with the video, I want to let you guys know that this is not like a recipe video. I'm not going to be sharing any recipes, but you guys can probably easily look up online how to make all these things. I'm just showing you guys some of the different meals that you can make and basically how good they can be. We're going to be starting with the venison, and more specifically the venison steaks, and then after that we're going to get to the processed meat. Bacon wrapped venison turned out to be my favorite way to have these venison steaks, and sometimes we add cheese, but you can just see it cooking on the grill. It looks amazing, and it tasted even better than it looks. And sometimes we make them plain without the bacon wrapped around them, and it's still amazing. Venison is one of my favorite foods. We made some processed venison, and it takes a lot of steps to make this, so I'm not going to go over all of it because I made a video on it last year, and you can click in the top right hand corner of your screen if you want to see that video where I go into depth on how we did this. We were able to make a bunch of different foods, but I'll show you guys a little bit about the steps involved of making this. So we mix pork meat in with the venison meat, and we get some seasonings, typically from like Cabela's, and we just put that seasoning in there. Then we do a lot of mixing, and then we can put it in all kinds of different things. Like we can put it in casings, like as you see here, to make these big giant summer sausages, and then we put them in the smoker and smoke them. And that's really all there is to it, except labeling them and putting them into packages. But like I said earlier, there's so many things you can do with processed meat. We also made it into some breakfast sausage. We made it into jerky. There's all kinds of things that you can do. So then you end up with something like this. In this clip, we're making ram jerky.
Ram venison mix.
So basically, my dad uses this jerky gun, and he squirts out some of the ram meat, and there's actually some pork mixed in with this too. It just gives it better flavor, and then we have it in the shape of jerky, so it can be smoked. We wanted to make a lot of this jerky, so we just kept on going, and we have 2 smokers, so we had them both pretty much filled and just smoking for a while until it was all done. They turned out really good, and now we're going to move on to the wild boar meat. We haven't done too much with the wild boar yet as far as processing it, but we made some pork chops and some of its shoulder, and it was amazing. It was probably better than pork chops that you can buy in the store. These were just made on the grill, and they turned out perfect. We sometimes add some smoky flavor in the smoker since we have it and we really like that taste, but you don't have to. And now moving on to salmon, and we've caught a bunch of them this year. And they taste amazing. We've been cooking them on the grill and doing some boils every once in a while, and both ways taste amazing, the salmon and the trout. And last but definitely not least, we have fish fries, and this is one of my favorites just because I love fish fries, and I'm talking more specifically about panfish, but you can have this with any fish. We also tried a walleye fish fry, and it was really good. That's going to be it for this video, but you can click on the left hand side of your screen to watch me do a panfish catch and cook, or on the right side of your screen to watch me do a crappie catch and cook. But anyways, thanks for watching.